Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a long-term market analysis for Stellar. So I will be looking at the weekly chart and the 20 and 21 weekly averages, some key levels of support and resistance. I'll also be talking about the XLM Bitcoin ratio and what I'm noticing on this pair and how that's going to play a key role into the next few months. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, feel free to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with the cryptocurrency exchange, FTX.US. So I do want to start off here on the weekly chart and cover these moving averages first because I think these are very important to be watching out for. And this has been resistance since XLM lost this level back here in November of 2021, which is back when Bitcoin formed its all-time high around $69,000. So notice how XLM came back below these moving averages here on the weekly chart. And then once we had that move below them, they have been resistance for, again, the last 11 months here, forming rejections off of these moving averages every few weeks, coming up to this level, unable to get above it, retesting it, and then continuing to form lower lows. So we had this rejection right here in January, another rejection in March on this second lower high, and then we have been having that retest as of the last few weeks. We had a move just the last week coming up to the high of the band, coming in around 13 cents, but again, we have come back down since, and this does look like it's playing out to be yet another rejection. So moving forward, if we continue to reject off these moving averages, really look to see if we can hold the support, hold the lows right around 9.8 cents. That is where all the lows have been forming off of so far, and you can see going back here to the first initial move leg down, the capitulation back in May, that's the level that we retested, and then we came back down, retested it in June, July, and again in August. So if we do have another move back down, look to see if XLM can continue to hold this as support, and if not, if XLM starts to break this, longer term, the next area I'm going to be watching out for is this level coming in right around 7.8 cents. Now, going back to the previous market cycle, this was a very key level. This was the bounce that we held back here in February of 2019. Notice how this was a pivot point. We had this big drop down. This was the area where we found support, started to make a bounce up, formed the second lower high, and then continued lower. And eventually, XLM flipped this from support in February into resistance in November, and then another rejection here in February, and then continued resistance throughout the rest of 2020 before eventually having this more confirmed and concrete breakout. And then when we did get that breakout, notice how from this point, that's when the bull market really started to accelerate and we started to make our way back up to these all-time highs. So if we don't hold this region of support right around 9.8, 10 cents, look out to this next region coming in around 7.8 cents as our next support. And as far as the resistance goes, I'm really watching out to the 20 and 21 weekly averages. I do want to see XLM reclaim that level and start to get back above that in order for me to be a little bit more bullish here. So now I'm going to switch over here to the XLM Bitcoin ratio, and unlike the USD pair, this chart is actually above both the 20 and 21 weekly averages. But they're both the same in that these have been resistance for a very long period of time. Notice how on the Stellar Bitcoin ratio, we had the rejections off the moving averages on this move in August of 2021, another one in September, this lower high formed in January, again coming up to these moving averages, but on this pair again we have come back above these levels and we're starting to form it as support. Notice how all of these weekly candles throughout July through September, they have been holding as support, and we've been holding it ever since we broke above it in June. So that's very positive to see. And moving forward, I want to see this structure hold where we continue to hold above these moving averages. We start to see them slope upwards, and then we continue to form higher highs and higher lows. So when I'm looking at this higher high and higher low structure, again, we have the high back here in June coming in right around 600 Satoshis, and then we made the higher high back in September at 680 Satoshis. So if we can continue that structure, make higher highs, continue to hold support off this moving average, that would be a great sign moving forward that Stellar is going to be outperforming Bitcoin. That relative strength is going to carry out into the USD pair, and that could be something very key to watch out into the next few months. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, once again, check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with the cryptocurrency exchange, FTX.US. If you sign up with my referral link in the description below or with my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO, you can get a 5% discount on exchange fees, again, over at FTX.US. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.